Please, my face don't be a mess. I just finished eating beet salad made out of beets. I'm making this video because I don't know what to do with my life anymore. I just finished watching Arcane Season 2. I know it's been out for a while. Look, I'm a busy person. I don't know what to do with my life. Like, what do I do now since it's over? Drown my sorrows? Here's the thing. I watched Season 1 Arcane, 10 years ago when it came out? I'm being a bit dramatic. My memory? I don't know, I have a good memory, but when it comes to certain TV shows, I virtually remember nothing, so I'm very tempted to watch season 1 again. But anyway, my favorite actress, Haley Steinfeld, is in Arcane, so I have to watch Arcane. You know, I know nothing about League of Legends. Nothing. I only watched it because Haley Steinfeld's in it. But anyway, I watched Season 1 when it came out, 2-3 years ago? And I just got around watching Season 2. And I just finished. What do I don't know what to do with my life anymore. It's like season 1, I don't remember being this invested, but then Season 2, I'm invested. Do I watch this again? Watching this show honestly makes my eyes hurt, because with all the theatrical lights, you know, it actually does hurt my eyes a bit. But besides that, the storytelling's fantastic. What do I do with my life? Do I have beet salad in my teeth? I don't know what to do with my life anymore. I feel weird. Like, what does somebody do after they finish a show? This is how I feel most of the time when I finish a show. It's like, what the hell is that? Oh shit. I thought somebody was watching me on my computer. What do I do with my life? I don't want to spoil the show. But you know what? Spoiler alert. I'm gonna be in deep mourning for the next couple of days. I just want to say this. That sex scene in episode 8 or 7, I don't remember, but the sex scene that happens in Season 2 towards the end, I just have to say, impeccable storytelling, impeccable directing. It brought me to tears. I have never, once in my life when I watched Winona Earp, the last season when Waverly and Nicole reunite after years of not seeing each other, had sex on the stairs. If you know, you know. That's the first time I ever cried watching a lesbian sex scene. And I can't believe my eyes, but this is the second time that I cried during the sex scene. And it's an animated series. The sex scene in Season 2, it brought me to tears. Happy tears. And Caitlyn, fuck you for sleeping with that weird goblin-looking kind of person. She looked like a child. Fuck you, Caitlyn. But I'm happy that Vi and Caitlyn got back together. Very happy. What do I do? Is there gonna be Season 3? Is Caitlyn blind for the rest of her life? You know, but she only has one eye, so I guess that's okay. What's going to happen next? You know, and also this whole time, I thought Jace and Victor was gay. I'm just saying, when they hugged each other in the Matrix or whatever you want to call it, in the space thingy, when they hugged each other face to face, I thought for a second they were pretty gay. I'm just saying. Jace went through all this trouble to save Victor. I'm just saying. And then the child. To be honest, when the child came along in Jinx's life, I hated the child because Jinx, half of season 2, Jinx was a villain. She was an asshole. We all hated Jinx. We all did. And then the last half of season 2, I'm like, wait, Jinx changed, and then I said to myself, you know what? This ain't that bad. I kind of like the kid. And then the kid sacrificed herself. And then what do I do? And then Vi, it felt like Vi just wanted to give up. Because while she was fighting, she kept having these little moments. And then their father. Their father. And then Vi had this sweet moment with Vander. But we all know that's not Vander in there anymore. But she wanted to hold on to that hope. And then Jinx, she swooped in. She swooped in to save the day. I'm always with you, sis. I'm always with you. What do I do with my cupcake? What do I do? And Echo kinda looks like Jaden Smith. I don't know how that's related to whatever I'm talking about, but he just does in my opinion. For season 3, whoever's watching this, I want there to be more lesbian sex between Vi and Caitlyn. I'm just saying, not even sex. I just want more scenes with them. I want to see them talking. I want to see them be sentimental with one another. I want to see more scenes with them. Maybe I'm just being biased because Haley Steinfeld is the love of my life. But I'm just a lesbian. Who am I kidding? Was Jinx's faith, was it always gonna be determined? Because I'm not that educated on League of Legends because I know this is a video game. I have no knowledge of the video game whatsoever. So I'm pretty sure that they're just following the video game storyline. It's like The Last of Us. I never played The Last of Us. And I haven't even watched season 2 of Last of Us because I'm not really that into zombies. I just watched season 1 when it first came out. Because, it was all the hype. People was like, you have to watch this. Pedro Pascal. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm not really into zombies. But there are some lesbian content in season 2 of The Last of Us, so I may have to watch that instead. Just because of that. But I hate zombies. They scare me to death. Scary. They're scary. I don't like zombies. Anyway, I digress. What I'm saying is, was her faith always determined? Is Vi gonna die? I have to look this up. What happens in League of Legends? Because I have no knowledge of what happens in this video game. No knowledge. Do I have beats in my teeth? What do I do? What do I do? Now I'm on YouTube. Going on YouTube. Every time I watch a TV show, complete movie, whatever it is, I go on YouTube and I look up, the show's name, analysis, Easter eggs that you missed. And then for a whole week, I do all this kinds of research on the cast, watch all kind of interviews of the cast members and behind the scenes and blah 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 blah. I just like to do that. Is there gonna be a season 3 of this show or what? Is it gonna take 4 years to make again or what? Because I believe between season 1 and season 2 took what, 2 years, 3 years? I mean, at least it's not like Stranger Things. It took that motherfucker, 4 years to make a new season, and it's not even still out yet. It's coming out in November of this year, the last season. I mean, finally. But it could be because of COVID-19 slowed things down, What do I do with my life in the meantime? Every time I complete a show, for the whole week, or up until I find a new show to obsess over, I'm just in my room like, wow, what do I do now? It's that feeling you get when you complete a video game, and then you go, well, now what? It's that feeling, not a lot of people can say this, but when you beat Assassin's Creed. More specifically, you earned all the achievements, completed all the side missions, and there's literally... I got mucus in my nose because I'm crying. But there's literally nothing to do in the game because Assassin's Creed is one of those games where you can spend 1,000 hours on and not do one mission. But it's like that, having that feeling of you completed a game like Assassin's Creed. You completed all the missions, all the side missions. You collected. You maxed out all the weapons. You killed all the kinds of. You killed all the bounty hunters that's after you, and then you go, well, now what? You gotta wait for the next game to come out. But then when you play the next game, it's not as good as the last one that you just played. So now you're in this predicament of, now what? I hated Jinx, don't get me fucking wrong, okay? I did. But she warmed up to me. And then you just gonna kill her? Even in season 1, I kinda hated Jinx. I don't know why, but I did. And then, at one point in season 1, I liked her. And then they made her bad. And then I didn't like her. Manipulation. This is what they do, kids. They make you fall in love with a character that you hate. And then when you do end up falling in love with a character, it means the world to you because then you're like, wow, maybe they're not so bad after all. You see the good in them. And then they go, well, fuck you. I'm gonna just kill them. I would play the homophobia card, but Jinx was not gay. It's like when the lesbians know. Almost every single CW show that has a lesbian character, they always kill it off. The 100. Yeah. If you know, you know. Clark and Alexa, the 100. Yeah. That's just one example. But what do I do now? I'm obsessed with Harley Quinn. And as I kept watching season 2, I thought, why am I so infatuated with Jinx? And then I go, she has the same personality as Harley Quinn. Because Harley Quinn, she was a good person who turned bad, and then a bad person who wants to do good. She had an epiphany that she should use her powers for the good of mankind. And Jinx had that moment. She had that moment. That she wanted to do good. She wanted to redo her mistakes. can't believe the child died. She couldn't even talk. I mean, oh my god. Broke my heart. Broke my heart. Broke my heart. And then, the last episode, you guys know, when Vi has that last moment with the beast that's no longer Vander, there's a flashback of when Vander is dying in Vi's arm, and that flashback that lasted 3 seconds of Vander with that serum coursing through his veins. Oh, that flashback scene ruined me. Because Vi wanted to give up, because in the beginning of episode 8 and I believe all these episodes blend into one. But I think it was episode 9 when the war started, when the fight started, or season, yeah. That opening scene where Vi's carrying that soldier over her shoulders, trying to save her life. And then she takes off her helmet, holds her hand, and she dies. And you can see the pain in Vi's eyes. And then during the whole episode, while she's fighting, she's just looking around, seeing people die. I never seen Vi that sympathetic before. Ever. She's always been tough. But seeing Vi tearing up while fighting in a freaking battle, it tears my heart. Then at the end, when the fight's over, she goes over to the beast. And I felt like for a moment, she was gonna die. She wanted to accept her fate. She knows that Vander is no longer in the beast because the doctor took him out. But there was a part of her that wanted to believe that he was still in there. And then there was a flashback scene of when Vander died. The similarities. And then the beast woke up, attacked Vi, and she didn't even fight back. She just accepted her fate. And Jinx knew what was going to happen. She's seen it all. She knew that Vi wasn't going to fight back against the beast. Even knowing that Vander was no longer in the beast. And Vi jumped down, jumped through the sky. God damn. And then she blew herself up. That bitch blew herself up. I don't think they had to die. Also, where was Eco at this whole time? He could have freaking did that time machine thing that he had, go back in time. He could have avoided all of this, man. Where was he? But he did a good job, too. Because that's the reason why, too, Jace got the upper hand on Victor. Because Echo went back in time a few seconds. I wonder what happened to the professor. Because the professor stayed back. I wonder if he's still... I mean, obviously he's still in that dimension. I wonder what he's up to. Oh, and I gotta say, this season, Vi, she looked hot. I'm not really into masculine women. I'm more of a... my type is more feminine. brown hair, brown eyes. But Vi looked more muscular in season 2. I have to say, the tattoos. The tattoos, baby. Oh, the tattoos. And her back was so muscular. I'm not usually into muscular women, but I'm just saying. Fantastic job too on the development of the characters. Because sometimes when you watch TV shows or movies, trilogies of movies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, sometimes the characters don't develop at all, physical appearance wise. And I really like how in this season they made every character more stronger or rougher or sadder depending on what they were going through with. I really like that element. Like when Jinx, when she came back to battle, she dyed her hair purple. Oh, streaks of purple in her hair. She dyed it because it changed her personality. I really like that. And then Vi, when season 2 happened, she just became more muscular because Vander died. Shit happened. She's a bit more closed off this season. And so she got tattoos and became muscular. And then Caitlyn, I gotta say, season 2, Caitlyn, well, I mean, her mom died, so you can't really be mad at the fact that she was kind of an asshole. But, you can't blame that. I really like how each of the characters look physically different. That they're actually developing. I like that part. Because sometimes when you watch movies that go on, it's like Fast and the Furious. Vin Diesel, he looks the exact same. In Fast and Furious 1 and the last one that they made. And you know what I mean? They all look the same. I really like how the creators of this show made each character look significantly different based on what they went through. This feels good, talking this out. But I still don't know what to do. This feels like one of those videos that's, if you've seen this, it means I'm dead videos. Why does it give this vibe? If you're seeing this, it means I'm dead. Oh. Did Jinx... I gotta look this up. Did Jinx have to die? If anyone comes across this video and watches how long have I been filming? 23 minutes. Damn, I need to get a life. Filming 23 minutes. I'm gonna watch one analysis video on YouTube before bed. Because it's not my bedtime. I always go to bed at 10. I have little time left. This makes me mad. If I do research and I find out that Vi is dying, that Vi died in League of Legends, I'm pooping my pants. I'm serious. I am pooping my pants. I need to look up every single character's fate online. I will be pooping my pants if I find out Vi is dying, because Haley Steinfeld plays Vi. And if Vi dies, Haley dies. And I'm not gonna let that happen at all. Also, off topic, I watched Sinners on HBO Max for the first time because, of course, it has Haley Steinfeld in it. I've been meaning to watch it. But anyway, great movie, watch it. I recommend it. Haley, sexy as a vampire. I love it. Amazing. I love all the songs in it too. Go, will you go, lassie, go to the old mountain thyme. Where you go, lassie, go traveling, traveling. I'm sorry. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm referencing to. Eat your beets. I haven't even finished eating my beet salad. Beet. Goodbye. No matter how insane you may be, there is always a jinx to complete your insanity.
The future we lose basically any future where Jace doesn't have an acceleration. Meanwhile, Echo and Heimerdinger are spit out on an alternate timeline where Hextech never existed. Vi is dead and Powder was raised by Magnus. A few things that are really cool about the Echo timeline. For one, when we start, all these images are flashing. We get a quick shot of the I talked about Powder in my previous video, but something else that's pretty cool is that this mask is very close, if not exactly, to Powder's mask. Maybe it was foreshadowing that we see him again. When Heimerdinger starts jamming, and this song is amazing. It really did not expect Heimerdinger type of voice of an angel. Who knew? And there are so many characters we've seen in Piltover and Zahn on this bridge interacting. And something really cool that passes really quick is on this wheel you can see some of the professional League of Legends teams, such as G2, FNC, Cloud9.
This is
This guy getting a haircut just for one. We only saw him once at the beginning of Arcane trying to take Hug for all he's worth. Here he's just getting a haircut.
I just want to say this is what I look like when I watch TV. I'm not proud of it.
These guys are from Bilgewater. Him and the girl that he's with. You can see he's got like the bones on it. He's got the skull bracelet. He's also trading Bukuru coin in the beginning of season 1. And there's a close-up shot. If you look at the Jinx Breaks Everything event, at 1 you can find some Bukuru coin there. And you can get a close-up shot of it. These are definitely Bukuru coin. I mean, it's like Alawi. If you select on a coin, it's way over. I'm not going to get too far off track. Looks like in this timeline, these Bilgewater people still find their way to Piltover and Zahn. We see this fish Pastaya restaurant, which seems to be a favorite of both Zahn.
You know, I was watching back that clip just now. That last video I filmed about the Arcane 2. Me talking about it. I'm funny. I should be a goddamn comedian. I make a lot of weird facial expressions. I really do. And I'm ugly as hell. That angle I was filming at, oh wow. Ugly. But I should be a goddamn comedian. I'm fat as hell too. Look at me, I'm fat. Yeah. What am I doing? This is pathetic. What do I do with my life now? What shows should I watch? What show should I watch to fill the void at night? I don't know. No matter how insane you may be, there's always someone out there who can please the insanity. Dumb bitch. Dumb. His name is Echo, not Eco. Dumb bitch. I'm watching this. This is what I mean. I'm bad at names. It's Echo, not Eco. I'm dumb bitch. I'm bad at names. I'm sorry. This person keeps saying Echo, Echo, Echo. It's Echo. Just. I think that's a spit. You. Why did I keep on saying Eco? It's Echo. Dumb bitch. Great. How is this news? Trisha Paytas is joining the cast of Euphoria. Okay, well that's not news. What's news is, does Vi die? My PS5 controller has shit battery life. Look at this. I'll show you. See? You see that? This is news. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm season 3 Arcane. I can't even finish the sentence. Look at that. I tried typing in season 3 Arcane 2, but my controller died midway through, and it's stuck on Trisha Paytas reacts to Johnny Euphoria season 3. Look, I love Trisha Paytas, I really do, but it makes me mad. It makes me mad because I'm looking up important information, but I can't even look up important information because that's not important information. The important information that I want is looking up if Vi dies. Is there going to be a season 3? Is there going to be a season 4? When's the last season? When's the last episode? Easter eggs, spoiled eggs, Easter eggs, the Easter Bunny. I need to know. And my PS5 controller does not want, it keeps dying. I charged this thing up yesterday. I have food in my mouth. I should be a goddamn comedian. I really should. Eminem said that in his song. Oh, he said, "Oh, you're so funny, man. You should be a comedian. Goddamn," or something. In that one song, it's like, "Oh, you're so funny. You should be a comedian." And then it goes like, "Goddamn," or something like that. Okay, time to go. Night. The more time I waste on filming a video, the less time I have looking up research. I gotta charge this up. Maybe use my computer to do some research. Now, I have a very, very set timeline when I go to bed. And I'm not wasting any more time. I gotta go study. No matter how insane it may be, there's always someone out there who can please me send it. Bye. Guys, I gotta update you guys real quick. Since it's late, look what time it is right now. Come on. It's 8:47. 8:47 was the last time I go out with my dogs to pee my dogs, right? I gotta talk fast because I'm dying. Okay? I will come back, I will check back with you in a couple days, but first I gotta do my research. I can't just splur out anything I feel. Well, yeah, I can, but this is all about facts, people. I'm gonna come back in a couple of days. I'm gonna update you on what I find, if Jinx is alive or not, and if there's season 3. Obviously, there's not gonna be season 3 because we just saw that just seconds ago. But I need to calm down to get my bearings. This is gonna be a trials, tribulations. I'm going to revelations right now. She's dead. She's alive. There's not season 3, but there's gonna be a spin-off. Make up your mind, people. I will check back a couple days, okay? I got a big jacket on because I'm going out with my dogs right now. And it's late. Now, if I time this right, I have enough time to watch 1 or 2 Easter eggs analysis of videos, depending on how long it is. And I need to figure out the scene of the Oompa Loompa, the Zeppelin truck or whatever, scene that she's alive. I didn't see any Led Zeppelin car, but I love you all. Stay safe out there. Okay, no matter how insane you may be, there's always someone out there who can please insanity.